Yeah, hold on a second. No, no, I don't wanna take the questions right now. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. All right. Well, I could say I'd probably done a few things that people wanted to address. I show up at this house one time and had this wife and daughter there. I was married in law, so once you're past 7 years, you revert back to the pregnancy and you get included into that through a vetting process. So, whenever I show up at this house after work, a gentleman didn't pay completely for the service he was provided. I ended up taking the entire nation once again. I had an issue, reverted back, and was not going to deal with it. Had a family at home, and made sure that everything and everyone was going to be secured under my watch. Go ahead. Yeah, I did. All right. I just got asked if I own a house right now. So, yeah, I do. I've actually had to build my own. So, I want to say fuck you to everybody. And I've actually done it with my bare hands. So, want to make sure you guys know that if anybody wants to come through with another suggestion saying that they're going to pay up something and not come through with it, we can handle it any way possible. Nice question. Good job. No, yeah, alright, hang on. Let me see. Same. Yeah, okay, I can pick one. Guys, we have a photo over here on the wall, and I'm going to go ahead and check one of them, and I'm going to give a description for it. This is kind of what I do on a daily basis. So we're going to talk about the front stream. I actually hand drew a photo or two in my recent past and also in the further past that may pertain to this. I actually had an event with this downstream image that's up here right now that I had participated in with a friend of mine. It's a bluish, the other one was a reddish, and I could describe that it's a confinement, fully contained, and rosmatic towards any expression that anyone wanted to cross through. Right. Good question. Good job. Anyone else? You want to put one down? The best movie in the world. Good freaking question. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. I have gone through it through tempo. If I were to give an upright answer right now, through everything that I've learned, I've done it through tempo. I've actually been rhythmic through it, so I've gained knowledge, insight, and allowed energy to surpass through pornitic, I guess you could say, and that'd be a double pun. So I valued people as they are, and I've actually associated the second pun towards the pores that we have on our exterior and our extremity. So we're able to move, process, and facilitate throughout the universe. Do we want a reference title for the blockbuster type or the theatrical? Okay. Good question. With Blockbuster, I would go with a family video as the reference, and it would be the name of the store that I would go rent to correlate back to when I was in a prior engagement. The movie from there would be a lesser title, an action slash comedy. So I would say in the future I would go more dramatic and more romance. I would have to implicate a title theatrical towards, I would say action, some type of action right now. So what I used to like would be, one of them that got me was Twilight, was a really good one. The entire room had the external reaction off of what I was already showcasing in my life, so it made a detrimental impact indoors. I had already had the external impact from the Edward side, so gaining the impact unaware would have been the internal impact on the Jacob side. So that would be a good answer right there. And to have a personal life experience that I went through, it would be A Knight's Tale, the Heath Ledger movie, yes. Now, character personally that I had evolved into would go back to Heath Ledger once again at the Dark Knight. Right. Good question. Tough answer. So back to what we were talking about. The what y'all need again? Do y'all have any more? I don't think they needed anything else. If I'd like to say my piece now, I appreciate the moment of silence. Let me revert back to not being angry or aggressive. Understood. I was with a group, and this past year had included my entire lifestyle, so anything past that personality I have no addressing for, and anywhere I go is how I perceive it, as I just showcased. They showed great involvement, great solidification, and showed proper improvement implications. And I would mentally add that in, however, I am mentally doing this, so it was a nice catch.